Guys, it's Epic Underworlds. I know it's been a few days, and sorry for taking down all my videos momentarily, but I am back, and I'm going to be talking about my new card game, Perpetual Cosmos TCG. So the reason I started making this card game is because most of you know my channel for my card game, Epic Underworlds 2.0, which I basically draw all these sketches, put them onto Photoshop, and color them in digitally. So that game is mainly a digital card game, but it's got this like hand-drawn aspect. I was not like I really love that card game, but I wanted to make something fresh. I didn't want to just stick to that card game specifically. I love EU, but now that I have way better art skills, I want to really hone in on that hand-drawn aspect. But like I did take a sidestep from this and start making Underworlds TCG, which was also digital. This I was working on the first two starter decks, and once I finished those are actually finished. Like I could technically sell them on the Game Crafter, but I just I don't want to make a digital card game anymore. And the reason for that is because I've really been like appreciating the physical medium of fine art recently. I've been delving deep into the works like Van Gogh and Belazinski. I believe that's how you pronounce him. I just got his book of like a volume of some of his art, and I've just been really inspired by a lot of artists. And I want to just create a card game that kind of questions, or it just takes a different step into the card game medium. Like I don't want cards like Fireball in my game. I don't want simple, basic. I want cards that are complex, interesting, and just unique. Now, the first set, Strange Oasis, won't have anything crazy in it. It'll mainly have characters that you guys have already seen before from my card games, but it'll still have a few new creatures. But after set one's done, I'm gonna really be taking the game into some very interesting and unique directions. I'm going to be making lore, poetry, stories, everything for the game, and really building up its base. I don't want it to just be the card game. I want it to expand into different realms of creativity. So, yeah, that's just a little sneak peek to this game. I won't be going over the rules or anything in this game. I'm still fine-tuning that, but I will be showing you guys the characters slash artworks that I have made so far. There's only 9 of them done, because they do take quite a long time, because you have to hand draw everything. But I think that's why I originally made like trading card games, because when I first started, I did not have like Photoshop or anything. I just had paper and some markers, and that was so much fun. I just really appreciated cards more when I made them all by hand, and that's what I want to do with this new card game. It's called Perpetual Cosmos, and yeah, I'm just really going to have a lot of fun experimenting with this game. I wanted to break a lot of new barriers for homemade trading card games. So before I did that, I was actually like thinking of like, here's the Underworlds TCG binder. This was for the 1.0 edition. I've just been making a lot of different card games. None of them have really been. But I was drawing these artworks, and I was thinking they were turning out pretty unique and cool, but I just was not liking them. I mean, except for the Archmage, because I think that looks sick. There's Splinter Sply. Yeah, so those were the only artworks I did, like, pretty much. I also did, like, the Last Stand artwork, which is right here. I ended up using this for a collab. I was also just drawing some more characters, but I wasn't happy with how this was turning out, so I decided to just go full hand-drawn everything. I wanted stuff to be on like a miniature scale, so each card would be like kind of smaller, and that's perfect for card games. So first card is Spike Serpent. Also, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below, or if you can go on any of my past videos and you can join our Discord server and chat about the game here. But I won't be revealing too much. Also, if you see any cameos in any of these cards, Ico Man, comment down below, and I might add them into future cards, because I know Ico Man is a fan favorite, so I gotta add him in quite a few cameos. We got Tired Grunt, the first card in the Grunt archetype. This is one of King Froggy's favorite character archetypes. Then we have a new archetype. Now, when I say archetype, like there's only one card of them made so far. I'm just saying that these types will be like made in the future. So far, there's like at least 50 different types I have planned. Now, when you build your deck, you can use as many types as you want. I'm just saying that it would be cool to build a whole Sant type deck, and that's kind of the reason I made types, because I just think it'd be cool. So yeah, I just think that card turned out pretty cool. It's just some ants, and the reason I call them Sants is because they're sand ants. Yeah, I just think that's cool. Then we have the classic Hocus Mechs, just some classic Hocus Mechs, and these guys have really appeared in quite a few of my card games. For some reason they did not really appear in Epic Underworlds 2.0, and they're like my favorite archetype out of all my card games, and they did not appear in that game, so I got to start it off here. Then we have the first Dreamwalker of the Dreamwalker type. These guys will play a very important um, place in the lore of the game. This is Zazalt. Then we have the plant archetype starting off with Lar Flower. The Echo type starting off with Lonely Echo Man. He's just chilling on an iceberg in the middle of Echo's ocean. So maybe there's some lore behind that card. Then we have a Ghost, the Gold Rusher. This guy's got a pretty unique ability, and I just think he's cool. And then, of course, I can't make a card game without including one of the channel's favorites, one of the first characters who started it all, Zormax. And he's also a Dreamwalker type, so that is pretty cool. I wasn't too happy with how this card actually turned out. I think the art of Zormax is good, but this green on yellow background didn't turn out crazy. But these are the first 9 cards of the game. Comment down below what is your favorite, because I'd be very curious to see. And if you have any questions about the game, I've just been in a rut of like, should I make my card game hand drawn or should I make it digital? Like, there's drawbacks and there's pros and cons to each medium. Like, I've done digital pretty much most of my for most of EU, so I've really gotten good at it. Like, well, in my eyes, I have, but I just really like hand-drawn, and I appreciate it a lot more. So expect more hand-drawn card games to be coming soon. But for now, Perpetual Cosmos is the main one I'm going to be working on. I have been very busy with school. Right now, I'm actually working on an art project for it. It's for the yellow wallpaper short story, which is pretty cool. But anyways, that was this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys go make your own chart card game or just anything that you want to create. Just go make it and have fun with it and enjoy it and appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.